good, everybody? It's Sha Rez. I'm here with Exposed Toxic, and we just want to bring up some topics about music that you can also apply to anything in life. Today's topic, we want to talk about how to market, brand, slash promote yourself and put yourself out there. I would say for myself first, one of the things that helps me because I'm independent, meaning I'm not signed to anybody. So I run my own operation with the help of my friends as well. You feel me? And one thing that helps me a lot is to create content surrounding your music or your brand and then also promoting that yourself as much as you can consistently. Because that to me, I see it as that is what the labels are doing, except they have a lot more money and a bigger audience to do it. That's why it spreads faster for them. So if you're independent, you don't have the label, make as much content as you can, either by yourself or with your friends, and post it as consistently as you can, surrounding, directly towards your music.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with what Sha Rez is saying. I think in the day and era that we are in, social media is key. I believe you really need to utilize TikTok while we have it. It is a blessing for artists nowadays that we do have it. I mean, you have to think back in the early 2000s and the 90s, and even before then, they had to go around and hand out tapes or CDs and try to get that right person to come across that physical object. So nowadays we live in a day and era where you turn on your phone and just like anything else, you're introduced to something new that you enjoy, and you might discover your next favorite artist, or you might discover your new favorite mac and cheese recipe. So it definitely is a blessing. I think that if you're not making any type of content and putting yourself out there, you're just getting in your own way. And I think that it's time for you to use this as your sign to go out today and shoot something, even if it's something small. It doesn't always necessarily have to be something that you feel uncomfortable with. It could just be a snippet of your song. Just post yourself out there and gradually get more comfortable with doing that.
So I also do want to add that one thing for me is that I used to be in denial about an image, about what an image is, and that you need an image. And then I realized that you can naturally have an image if you just naturally carry yourself, however you carry yourself, you don't force anything. That's how I go about it, at least. And then there are ways that you can enhance your image in a way to make it look a certain way with how you dress or the types of colors that you involve with your brand or the types of words or the types of style of music or the types of food or the types of celebrities that you acknowledge or the types of teams, things like that. Now you can say, "Oh, I don't care about that stuff," or you can say, "I do care about that stuff." Regardless, there is an effect being played. There is an effect. It took me a long time to realize that, but and now I realize it. So now it helps me to realize when I create something, this potentially could affect this demographic. I don't necessarily force it and be like, "That's the demographic I want to affect." I just create, and then I people where does it get affected at?
Going into a little bit of what Sha Rez was talking about, image really is everything nowadays. It doesn't always necessarily have to be what people perceive it to be. It could just be simple as how you create your videos, how your editing style is, how if you wear a certain color in every video, if you wear a hat in every single video. It could be if you wear sunglasses, if you have tattoos on your face, you have a certain hairstyle or hair color. It could be really anything that reminds people of, oh, this is that artist and this is reminding me of that artist. So don't always overthink it. Don't think that you need to go and tattoo your face or dye your hair rainbow colors. Don't think that you always have to do that, but always stay authentic and always be yourself. The real fans will start to realize that, oh, he's being himself. I feel like I can relate to him as if I actually know him or her in real life.
One last thing that I do want to add myself is that I would say create a logo for yourself, create a name for what your logo represents, for what your company may be called, or for what you want to call yourself, your organization, and also come up with a slogan, so a saying that backs up your brand that makes sense. So I have my logo, and then I like to represent my logo as vision, and then I say believing is seeing, and then I have a reason because you have faith, and then you have the vision to see after you have faith. So if you come up with a list of those things, it will help yourself to be open minded to how you can market and promote yourself.
Yeah, that's real valuable information. I don't have anything else to add to this topic. So with that said, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, tune in every Friday for another topic with Exposed Toxic and Sha Rez. Peace out.